Do braces hurt? What is the price of braces? How do you even like brush your teeth with braces? Are braces worth it? Hello everyone. This video is going to be everything you need to know about braces. I've had braces for more than a year now. So I think I'm more than ready to give advice based on my experience and hopefully help you guys out with some of your common questions. Let's just jump straight into like, what is the price of braces? So the internet doesn't really even reveal that because it says it depends. And it does depend because certain types of braces are on the more expensive side. I'll go through types later in the video, as well as your treatment. Some treatments are more complicated than others, and if it is, it would be more expensive. It is around, I would say, $5,000 to $8,000. I live in Australia and I'm pretty sure it's around the same in the US. I can't be certain. It's different in different places. And a lot of people complain about the price of braces, and there's a whole video pretty sure an orthodontist made about why braces are so expensive. A lot of orthodontists are flexible with like monthly payment plans and all that sort of stuff. Next commonly asked question is, how long do you need your braces on for? My ortho said around 18 months, which is 1.5 years, but it can change for everyone because I know people who've had braces for 2 years or 3 years, or who are going to have braces for that amount of time. You have to ask your ortho about that because each set of teeth is very different to everyone else's, but typically it's 18 months. But I know that there are factors that can make your treatment longer, such as not wearing your bands. These are bands. You might be asked to wear them like later on in your treatment, and if you don't wear them consistently, it is going to extend your treatment. I've seen people who have had braces for longer than they need. And the second thing is breaking brackets often. If you break brackets a lot, this is what a bracket is. If you break it a lot, which can be from eating, I'll cover that later on in the video, it can also extend your treatment as well. Oh, and yes. Within those 18 months, you usually see your ortho from about 4 to 8 weeks. I see my orthodontist every 6 weeks, but some of my friends see them every 4 weeks. Okay, next.
Types of braces.
I don't know how I know all of this.
But I would say there are about 4 kinds of braces that you can get. The traditional metal braces, I'm wearing them right now. These are the only braces where you can put on like
color.
So I'm wearing aqua, if you guys can see. Okay. Next type are ceramic braces. They're more expensive than the traditional metal braces because they're ceramic and they come off as clear. You can get them if you don't want to add color. Clear, it's an option if you guys don't want to get braces that are like much obvious. So we have Invisalign, which you guys have probably seen a lot over the internet. So Invisalign looks like a retainer. Invisalign is not the same as retainers. Retainers are something you wear after braces, and they're really good clear liners. You can take them on and off. You don't have them on permanently. You can brush your teeth like as normal, and what's another thing? You can eat food as normal. They're on the more expensive side as well. Invisalign might not be an option for you because if your teeth are too crooked or there are teeth that need to be brought down, Invisalign might not be able to help treat that because remember, it's a plastic liner. It can't reach every single teeth. Like Invisalign was an option for me because my teeth were too messed up. So just ask your ortho if you're able to get it, and if you are, it's up to you. It's your choice. If your teeth are already mostly straight and you just want to straighten it even more, just get Invisalign. Because my teeth were messed up, so I couldn't get Invisalign, and I didn't want to anyway because I love my braces. And oh, the other type of braces. I forgot about the other type. The other type are those inner braces.
Don't get these.
They look so painful. I've never met anyone who has. If you want to get inner braces, again, it's personal choice. Next is, how old do you have to be? There's no specific age. You're never too old to get braces because there's this stereotype that kids and teens usually get braces more than adults, but if you want braces and you're older, just go for it. You can get them as a preteen or like a tween, like 9 to 11, I guess. If you don't have all your adult teeth out, again, that is an option for you. Ideally, if you want to get braces, you have to basically have most of your adult teeth grown in. I didn't actually have all my adult teeth grown in. I had one baby molar teeth here. It needed to get extracted because this baby molar teeth was not budging.
It was just being very stubborn.
And also, one of my adult teeth hadn't fully grown in yet. Glad I went to the orthodontist because apparently I was never going to do that because there was no space. So if an adult teeth is like peeking out and not growing in, that might just be something that your ortho can fix. If a baby tooth or a molar tooth is struggling to come out, consult your ortho about it. I got it extracted before getting braces on, but most of your adult teeth should be in.
Okay, okay.
My favorite thing about braces are the
Colors.
You can only have colors or traditional metal braces, and I'm going to recommend you guys some colors that you should try and you shouldn't try. And yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I have like notes, by the way. Never get white, yellow, or clear. Ever. Please don't. I've never tried gold, but like I would say to avoid those shades of colors because yellow makes your teeth look more yellow.
Illusions, you know?
White will make your teeth look less white, you know what I mean? If you like, hold on, I'm back. Okay, so if you have like something white, right, and you put it next to your teeth, you can see how not white it is. So if you had a white, it'll show how not white it is. And don't get clear, it'll stain. I'd say the safest color to go toward is silver. Silver leaves your braces and makes them clean. The lighter pastel colors, so sky blue, mint, light purple, like those colors, they are really pretty at the start, but they start to fade easily over time since they're already pastel. I have aqua right now. Those ones fade really easily, but you should go give them a go if you want. Oh, I forgot, I need to tell you guys this. Your colors get replaced every time you get your braces tightened. So don't worry, you're not gonna have the faded sky blue forever. You're gonna be able to change it to another color if you wanted. Feel free to twin with your friends. That's what I did, and it's really funny because nobody else knows. You can do alternate colors. I did rainbow. Oh yeah, I did rainbow the first time I got braces. Right now I'm wearing power chains. They look like this. You get them later on in your braces treatment, which means you can only have one solid color at the top and one solid color like the bottom. I think one of my favorite things that I ever did was a gradient. I thought it looked really cool. Okay.
Next.
Is
The pain.
pain of braces, getting used to them, and do they hurt? And how painful are they? I'm just gonna start off with saying it's different for everyone because some people really found that they hurt a lot. I think when I first got them, they felt really weird. It literally feels like metal like studs. Like it feels like what it looks like. It takes about a week, I'd say, to get used to, eating wise and just in general wise. And pain wise, it's not gonna be the end of the world. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world for me. Like, I'm pretty sure some people probably found it more painful than me. It's like an aching pain and it pulls on your teeth for like a couple days or so. And that's why it's really like difficult to eat when you first get them as well. So I recommend soft foods. Don't worry, you're not gonna be eating mashed potatoes for the rest of your life. But when you start off, it's basically just baby food. Advice that my friends gave me was to eat ice cream. Eat ice cream when you first get them. Melts easily, don't have to chew it at all. Every single appointment you get your braces likely tightened. With my braces, when they got tightened, they ached for around like the first day. For me, it wasn't like a piercing pain in my mouth. It would just hurt usually for like the first bit, and then hopefully over time it progresses. Also, if it keeps hurting, you should definitely tell your orthodontist about it because my ortho is like, if it's a piercing pain and it lasts for too long, just call your ortho about it. Maybe that's not natural, but for me, they didn't hurt. So don't be too scared. It's not gonna be the end of the world and it's worth it.
So I also just wanted to add a bit of information all about wax. Sometimes your brackets or your braces scratch the inside of your mouth and it really hurts. And when it does that, it's completely normal. One way you can get rid of it is by using this, which is what your orthodontist provides you. It's called wax. It looks like this. I've used about this much. And I take a little bit and I just place it on my bracket, and it basically smooths out your braces so that the rough edges don't touch the inside of your mouth that's hurting. And I just recommend you guys do that whenever there's anything like painfully, like physically scratching your mouth. Wax really helps.
Next, we're gonna start off with food you can eat. Continue with food you can eat. When you start, you feel like you can't eat anything. When I ate like lasagna, it like felt so weird. Your first week is just like your brain's still getting used to it. Just start off with small food, divide it into smaller pieces. You can still eat rice, you can still eat meat, you can eat food. Just chop it up smaller. I remember being at a school camp and my friend, she had braces and she could eat every single thing on that school camp. And at that time I was like,
How in the world did she do
I
that?
could never do that. Now I can. You get used to it, and over time you basically get to eat your food as normal. At the start it will feel impossible, but eventually you'll get to eat. The orthodontist recommends you to avoid some foods so that it avoids breaking a bracket. And this is a bracket, and you can break it by applying too much pressure on your braces, and that's why they tell you to avoid food like pizza crust or nuts, because when you chew it, it's like hard to chew and it might snap like a bracket. I've never broken a bracket in my life. The food that I always avoid nuts and I avoid pizza crust. But I know a friend that can eat pizza crusts and has braces. So it just depends on your tolerance. They recommend that you can't eat gum. You can't eat gum generally. Chewy candy and gum, they recommend you don't eat that, not because it can break your bracket, but because it can get stuck in your braces. And I have friends that have tried to eat gum, chew gum, and like, yeah, it's a pain to get out of your teeth. Do it at your own risk. I've never chewed gum.
I'm so impressed. I've been filming for like
20 minutes.
Cleaning braces. One of my friends, she doesn't have braces, which is like,
how do you even like brush your teeth with braces?
I think a common misconception is that you need to have like an electric toothbrush and a water flosser. You need to buy all this extra stuff. You don't. I don't have any of those actually. I use a regular toothbrush. I use regular floss as well. One extra thing that I have that does help, insert an image. It's like this thin brush, and it just gets in between your braces, that sort of stuff. And if you think, oh, she's probably not like able to clean her braces with that basic stuff. I went for a dental checkup. They said I clean my braces to a dentist standard. So it's not about how electric your toothbrush is. If you have an electric toothbrush, go for it. But it's always about the motion and how much effort you put into brushing your teeth. Your ortho will tell you to brush as normal, and then you brush your gums, and then you brush up, and then you brush underneath your bracket. And that's what I do, and it works. If you want me to do a cleaning like tutorial, just comment down below. I can't really explain like how I clean my braces right now because it's like confusing. Say if you have a regular toothbrush, always focus on cleaning your gums. So not your gums, but the area in between your teeth and gums. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. You don't have to floss regularly. It's good to do every once in a while. I think at first I was like, oh gosh, I have to floss every single day. I stopped flossing for like a month or so. And during my next orthodontist checkup, it wasn't like,
Oh my goodness, your teeth are so unclean. Like,
I do have a method to flossing if you want to know that, which I can't show right now. Like your floss still goes like through your bracket, like behind, I don't even know, behind your wire. And to do that, you have like a floss threader. I don't have the equipment to show you guys right now, but yeah, okay. Next is, do you get a lisp? It's different for everyone. I don't think I ever struggled with having a lisp. I speak normally right now. Another question is, can you still sing? I can still sing. Has braces changed the shape of my face or my lips? My lips,
I can't speak English.
this is weird, but they press your lips out a bit more. Like braces just do that. I don't know if I get my braces off if my lips are gonna go back to their normal shape. I think face shape wise, my smile has become obviously more symmetrical, like my smile, but I feel like my face has become more symmetrical because your teeth are teeth. They change the shape, like, you know what I mean? I think one of the biggest things that I didn't like that my braces did is change my side profile. So since my lips are more pursed out here in this area of the mouth, my side profile looks really disproportionate and I hate it. We're finally at the last question. Are braces worth it? And the answer is yes, I believe it is. That is because, well, your teeth are going to be permanently straightened for the rest of your life, and I had a smile before. I was very crooked.
My teeth were unhealthily not good because a molar tooth was growing inwards, so I like needed braces. Otherwise, molar teeth that was growing inwards would be really bad long term. So health-wise, yeah, it's worth it for me.
If you have crooked teeth and you don't want braces, you don't have to get them. It's a personal choice, and it's honestly up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. Once you get your braces off, you do need to retain them with a retainer, so I will clarify that. I've never been completely insecure about having braces. I always smile with my teeth. That is it for today's video. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I will answer most of them in this video. Bye.